The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
Roshan goes to CID, Shammi is summoned to the presidential secretariat. The clash between Sports Minister Roshan and Sri Lanka. Cricket is heading towards its climax. Each is at the other's throat. Only fistfights are left untested. So how can the matter be resolved? On the 13th, Roshan went to the CID and complained about SLC and threats to his life. He also took a heap of files with him. The minister disclosed apparent threats to his life from those at the presidential secretariat. Then, he divulged details on corruption and fraud at Sri Lanka cricket. Later came the audit files. The officer who recorded the statement got fully confused as the minister was haranguing without a stop, just like he did at the press conference. The CID officer had stopped typing and said, "Can you bring the complaint in writing? Then it will be easier for you, easier for us. Bring along a lawyer too, sir." As he was leaving, Roshan told journalists that he came to complain about SLC and threats to his life. He promised to come before them with details later. At the same time, SLC President Shammi Silva arrived at the presidential secretariat. He had received a warm welcome from the security personnel. Anyhow, he was there at the request of the Cabinet Subcommittee on Cricket. The focus of the talks was on introducing a new constitution for the SLC via a parliamentary act as recommended by the KT Chitrasiri report. Appointed on November 06, with Foreign Minister Ali Sabri as chairman and Public Security Minister Tiran Alice, Energy Minister Kanchana Wijasekara, and Labor Minister Manusha Nanayakara as members, the subcommittee's task is to recommend measures to resolve issues in cricket. The subcommittee members had a long chat with Shammi. According to reports, this subcommittee, not the sports minister, will be dealing with the ICC hereafter via Shammi. That means Roshan has been sidelined. Also, he got dropped from the task of planning a new sports act. Reports said he is now being given the signal to leave. Fearing that he will make trouble when leaving, the plan is to name and shame. From the budget, too, he is getting left out. The president is likely to take over the Mahaweli A, B, and C zones. Roshan will then be left with irrigation only. Sajith's claim that Ranal is a vengeful man seems accurate to some extent. An English newspaper reported that he could resign or get removed this week. Roshan has told the media that he asked the president to remove him when the issue started with the appointment of an interim cricket committee. The same English newspaper said Roshan had talks with Sajith as well. If he plays the game well, he will be okay. Or else, he will be confined to yet another joker. Let's wait and see. Certain SLPP members to boycott budget vote. Several former ministers of the SLPP, who expected portfolios but were overlooked in the last cabinet reshuffle, are planning to boycott the budget vote. They are likely to be absent at the vote on expenditure heads of 5 ministries. Some powerful elements are trying to prevent them, but have not succeeded as yet. Giving leadership to this mission are a trio of SLPP bigwigs hailing from Rajarata and the upcountry. At the same time, the vociferous duo from Kalutara and Kurunagala say they will do the party's bidding. The third group among them wants strong conditional support from the government. Reports said a decision is due within days. Does it mean passing Ranil's 2024 budget will become another game? That's it for today.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.